Hello humans, how you doing? So yeah, I am bulk recording in case, like, if you watched episode 1, you are like, she looks the same, and it's like, cause she's bulk recording. I've got a new glass of wine. I've switched to a rosé because, you know, be spontaneous. I love how my idea of being spontaneous is going white wine, rosé. Who knows what she's gonna do? But definitely not red wine. Red wine is literally gonna kill me. Like, at least now. Like, I do have work in the morning, so I can't afford. Oh my god, it's her sister!
ใครเป็นอะไร
Girl. Lies are definitely being told here.
ใช่ค่ะ
แปลกครูแทนพอจะรู้อะไรเพิ่มเติมไหมครับว่าก่อนหน้านี้ครูเจนมีสัญญาณการฆ่าตัวตายปรากฏบ้างหรือเปล่าเท่าที่เห็นก็ไม่ทราบครับ
Listen, my dude, you are lying.
ถ้าไม่มีอะไรแล้ว
But
ตัวนะครับผมมีสอนต่อ
that is hella suspicious. Your girlfriend just... Do you not... Why don't you realize that's suspicious behavior? Your girlfriend... Why is this one here?
ถ่ายไม่ได้นะครับ ถ่ายไม่ได้ครับเชิญด้านล่าง
I am so confused. How does he even have access to the crime scene? What the fuck is this nonsense? From what I remember from the what's it called? From what I remember from the trailer, I thought he was a crime lord. And he's out here teaching physics.
ใครรู้บ้าง
S
On a school's board of directors. If he's just... I thought he was, like, powerful. Or maybe, is he a crime lord and a physics teacher? Girl, you're doing too much. Like, as much as I'm like, oh, you dead. Because I did kind of like you. I didn't know much about you, but I liked what I saw. But, like, I also, like, felt your death before you died. Because you were doing entirely too much. Or, like, entirely too much was being done in your proximity. Wait, who's higher in ranking? Inspector or captain? Also, he's gonna see the phone call from Homeboy, from our dear doctor. Was it around the time of death? Let's see. So Tan 3 at 8:30. Tan at 8. Puet at 2. Yeah, so boy, yeah, with Bun, she talked with Bun at 1:30. Cause he has a mission. Cause he figured out something about her death. I feel like he staged her suicide cause he knew he somehow found out. Cause last time we saw them talking, he didn't know the whole truth, right?
สอนคิดว่าครูเจนฆ่าตัวตายปะวะ
เผาไม่อยากจะเชื่อเลยอะ
Is this the high school students
ชี
now?
วิตเขาแม่งเจอแต่อย่างบอกรู้ว่ะเลือดตีกันละคนหนึ่งนี่มาครูเจนแถมคนต่อไปจะเป็นใครกับหมู
งั้นไปทำบุญกันดีก็
มันจะช่วยให้ดีขึ้นได้แต่เอง
อย่างนั้นก็เจอคิงใจดีขึ้นกับพ่อเหรอวะ
Are they gonna be involved in the story now? Not the kid
ดี
or
ขึ้นพ่อยังพี่กันแล้วบอมันพูดคิงมีการบ้านต้องส่งเนอะ
ดีอ่ะปิดก่อนเลยขอนั่งนี่แหมสักกรรมอ่ะเลี้ยงผูกไปแล้วก่อนเจ้าเด้อ
Oh my gosh, you're gonna end up
พี่
dead.
กัน
Why would you stay alone at
เป
night?
รียวเนอะ
What?
ตำโมเนี่ย
Yeah, exactly. Desolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you? Oh my gosh, girlfriend! I don't even know your name, and I know you're gonna die. So, do we have a serial killer on the loose? What's happening? What does she want to stay for? There's like nothing going on here. The only time... Oh!
อ้โป้งบอกมึงไปยุ่งกับไอ้น้ำแฟนมันอ่ะ
The
ผมเนี่ย
fuck?
นะชี้น่ะเห็นดูเต็มตา
Who's your
ยังกล้า
girlfriend?
จู้ให้อยู่อ่ะเฮ้ย
Wait a minute. Who's your
ขนาดของ
girlfriend?
กูดิมึงจะเลิกยุ่งกับไอ้น้ำมันอ่ะ
Who's
ไม่ได้หรอกพี่
Nam?
น้ำมันก็เพื่อนผมไหมอ่ะ
The girl that he just left.
ต้องมา
Oh, Papa, I'm sorry.
ผมก็ไม่คิดว่าจะมีวันที่ผมต้องชนะสูตรศพเพื่อนตัวเองเหมือนกันครับ
ทั้งที่พี่รู้
Are you finished with the body?
ว่าเจเป็นโรคซึมเศร้าหนัก
What now?
ทั้งที่พี่รู้
Even though because she still
ว่า
thinks it's
เจเป็นโรคซึม
suicide.
เศร้าหนัก
I mean, I wonder. Wait. This is weird. Because a part of me is like, okay, is he telling the truth then? And like listen, I know he didn't kill her, but I just assumed he moved the body to make it look like a suicide when it wasn't, blah, 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 that whole shebang. But now I'm wondering, maybe it's not as sophisticated as that. Maybe he really did find her hanging.
ว่ามันเรื่องแปลกๆแล้วนะ
He's a forensic pathologist or whatever the fuck they called.
คุณน่ะเพิ่งมาใหม่ เป็นแค่คนแปลกหน้าของเวียงผาหมอก
He's not a stranger, he grew up here.
ระวังตัวมากกว่านี้นะครับ
The fuck? Why are you threatening people?
คำขู่ผมเหรอนี่ไม่ใช่คำขู่เป็นคำเตือนครับ
But again, okay, you remind him I grew up here, and I am part of the investigation because I am the pathologist investigator. Oh my goodness.
เดี๋ยวโป๊ะ
Guys, it's so funny. Now that okay, I know this is completely weird because he's seeing because I'm still really confused about why a forensic pathologist, is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. Is seeing alive people because I thought he was just meant to deal with dead people. But having said that, I wonder over in the past year, because y'all know that COVID was like, it's a global pandemic. And like hospitals were understaffed. I mean, I feel like hospitals are always understaffed, but like more so because of COVID. I wonder, and like people whose specialties weren't the flu, which is what COVID is essentially, but it's like a deadly flu. It's a pandemic level type of flu. Had like, so, people had to step in and like help each other. Doctors and hospitals had to like, do things that they don't normally do. Like we had anesthesiologists had to like step up, and like actually be administering care beyond surgery, poop, sleep. So, I wonder, did then forensic pathologists also have to step up during Corona, Because they are doctors, you know what I mean? So, it's like, yeah, you get all the doctors.
กว่าจะได้คุยกัน ผมเราไม่เข้าใจจริงๆว่าทำไมคุณต้องทำตัวลึกลับด้วย
Who that?
ผมว่าแค่งานยุ่งนะครับสารวัตร
Okay, fine, you have him here.
กันเลยดีกว่าหมวดครับ
He's too arrogant. Nothing's gonna happen yet to him.
สักเรื่องสองเรื่องไหมครับ เผื่อพวกคุณยังไม่รู้
Oh, I hate this character.
รู้มากไปเนี่ย
The fuck, Anonymous? What is the message? Declare Jane Jews to the suicide. Do not interfere in this matter anymore. The fuck? Hi. Sorry, I'm back. That was, yeah, sorry. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. So some weird shit is clearly going on. There's someone who needs this to be declared a suicide. Like, has this ever worked? In the history of movie villains who've ever villained, does this ever work? I love how the main character always does this, as though the person taking pictures is gonna be there going, clink, clink, I'm here. But wait. Okay, see now if I was him, I'd go to the police and be like, listen, y'all, either someone's correct. I'd go to the inspector and the captain and be like, I hope it's not you two, but if it is, fuck, I'm screwed. But someone is clearly taking pictures of me, explain like the whole situation, and be like, so this is going on. What a guy to do, you know? And just be like, so clearly you two literally need to keep it to yourselves. Because I am being threatened right now. Also, but maybe I'd publicize it though. I don't know. Maybe be like, hey internet, look, I'm a medical reporter and I'm trying to figure out this crime. And be like, and just be like, boop 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 boop. Look, it's and like show and be like, look at this message which says I should stop investigating this. So that maybe that would keep you safe. I don't know. But also I'm a coward, so I'd be like, actually I'm moving back to Bangkok. Bye. I'm leaving this creepy ass small town where clearly a lot's happening. Is that her and her students? So one of them's dead, and the other two, one of them just got beaten up, and that's Nam, right? Yeah, no, see, some weird shit's going on. Also, what teacher takes pictures? Like, listen, I had some great, listen, I've had shitty teachers, and I've had good teachers. I'm not like, let's be friends forever with any of them. Also, he's definitely part of a crime lord family. The fact that no, you are lying. And she died at that time. See? Yeah, no, see the Big Brother. Guys, you know, we literally met Big Brother 1.5 episodes later. Like, he can't be the big bad, but like, he clearly looks like some shit went on that night. But you were pulling her away. Guys, I'm sorry. That restaurant, does that restaurant not have cameras? Because it seemed like a fancy ass restaurant. Like, he was pulling her and she was clearly like resisting. Oh, that would creep me the fuck out. I would move houses. Well, call the police, you weirdo. Or at least have your phone, I don't know, go on Instagram Live and just like record your death if you're about to be murdered. I think that's what I would do, because I don't think the police would get to me in time. I mean, I would call them and be like, listen, this is how I'm about to get murdered. There's someone outside my house. But why would you go back to bed? Do you think you just, oh Lord. Okay, so he thinks it was all in his mind. But like, okay, so if that happened to me in real life, okay, guys, in the comments, tell me what you guys would do. I would literally, I would call the police and be like, just be on standby, because like Instagram live stream my death. Like, whether that is me throwing, I would click it and then somehow throw my phone across the room and hope it doesn't, oh fuck, see, if I throw it, what if it breaks apart and then, flippin' hell. It's fine.
แล้วผลตัวเส้นผมก็เจอเมทแอมเฟตามีนด้วยครับ
Not methamphetamine.
แบบเดียวกันกับเคสเด็กคนนั้นเลยครับ
ยังไงเนี่ยฝากคุณหมอเร่งส่งรายงานด้วยนะครับพวกผมจะได้ลุยกันอย่างเต็มที่สักที
ผมจะรีบสรุปให้เร็วที่สุดนะครับ
Well, your life is about to be threatened because you were told to like step off this case and you didn't. Someone's following you. would be so creepy. So this is why I can never work in this field. Like I can never be investigating like corrupt, dirty people, because I'm too scared to die. Although one of my like closest friends, her mom is a politician, and like they were almost like assassinated, and like she had to have bodyguards and shit. It was like super creepy. This is not the smile of a villain. Like the villain doesn't smile like this after the prey walks away. Do you know what I mean? Although I remember, guys, if you guys watched Frozen, remember how like Frozen is actually quite junk. Honestly, it's nonsense. Cause remember how oh fuck, what's his name now? So not Kristoff, the other guy, the count. I'm gonna Google it. It's fine. That's what I do these days. I just Google shit. Frozen. Remember how in Frozen, Hans, after he and Anna sing that like we are in love, we want to get married after one day song, he's all like, he's all like, yeah, they fall and they're in the rowing boat, and then he's underneath, and then he lifts it, and then he looks at her, and he looks at her all fondly. That would not happen if he was evil from the beginning. Like, why is he looking at her like, oh, if he's actually like, oh, actually, I'm the big bad, and I'm gonna stab you in the back afterwards. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, that makes, it just shows that they wrote that story like, I don't know. Like, it just shows, I feel like, that it was a half-baked script. Okay, just like this, like, he can't turn out to be the big bad. He is the romantic lead of the show, but also, he wouldn't have this moment to show us that he's actually not the big bad. Oh, something's gonna happen to you in your house. I know it already. Whose house are you? Why would you enter your house like this? Something's up. Oh, fucking hell. No! Shit!
กูบอกมึงแล้วใช่ไหมว่าอย่ามายุ่งกับเรื่องนี้มึงเป็นใครนี่จะเป็นการเตือนครั้งสุดท้าย
Kick him in the balls! Yeah. Okay, well, no, he kicked you in the balls, you idiot. You see, now clearly, these people, whoever he is and whoever he's involved with, he has not had a problem with killing before. Like, they killed that little girl after they, like, you know, don't even want to get into it. Then they killed Missy over here, school teacher Jane. So it's like, it's so plot pointy. Why would they not just kill? Like, listen, I'm asking for proper storytelling. Why would you not just kill Ban over here at this point? Because you know he's not listening to you. So why do you keep sending warnings? Just kill him. Just like logically, I don't want him to die, because I want him to have a cute romance with Tan. But like, you know, it's like, it makes no sense. Just like logistically. What the fuck? Why would you want him to stop? See, guys, I'm still so very confused. Okay, granted, I did watch the trailer of this show like eons ago. Maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. So I don't remember everything, but like in the trailer, I straight up, okay, so I was like, he's a doctor, he's a forensic, what, no. But I thought that homeboy, Wait, is Homeboy gonna be my name for him at this point? I just thought he was, I straight up thought he was involved in the mafia of some sort. What is the Thai Yakuza? Classic saying about dead people, isn't it? Oh goodness. It's something like, yeah, like, no, isn't it the whole, like, take your secrets to the grave, because the grave don't talk, or something like that. But it's like, the grave can talk. Suspicious. Why are you telling him?
คนเราอะนะเวลาถูกฉีดยากล่อมประสาทเกินขนาดอะสมอง
I love how they are putting him, because he knows, like, how she died, theoretically. So putting him in the situation, actually, oh, this is such a good storytelling mechanism of showing us her being like, oh, I'm dying, without actually showing us the murderer. I see you. Look at you, director and DP of the show.
จากนั้นระบบต่างๆก็จะเริ่มหยุดทำงานจนล้มเหลวทั้งระบบ
But why are you telling someone who's not involved in the case about this? Oh, Jane.
แล้วมึงรู้ป่ะสุดท้ายคนร้ายอะเอาร่างของเจนไม่มีทางสู้ขึ้นไปแขวนเป็น
Also, whoever killed her, it's like, yo. But wait, why was there blood at the end of the rope then? I'm confused. But wait, first of all, why is he telling someone who's not involved in the case, first of all?
งั้นกูขอสั่งเลยนะไอ้บัตรมึงเลิกยุ่งเรื่องนี้ซะ
What?
คือมึงก็รู้มันโหดขนาดนี้มึงจะยุ่งอีกเหรอ
No, you weirdo. It's his job.
มึงก็รู้
If he dies, he dies, I guess. I mean, I don't want him to die. I'm not saying, like, I don't want him to die, but I'm like, if he dies, he dies. You know? It's like, but like, Jane's like, this must be like, let's get, who is the, like, the special police, the like, crime division? Do you know what I mean? Like, who comes in to, like, solve the big cases? Who's the major crimes division? Obviously, there wouldn't be one in such a small village, but I feel like there would be one provincially. So provincially, who can come in? Like, I'm sorry, if a high school student, her teacher, and then the medical examiner died, then we'd have to get in, like, we would definitely get in, like, major crimes would come in, like, just like the provincial, do you know what I mean, to like sort this out. Of course, I know he's not gonna die because he's the main character and he needs to find love.
จะเป็นคนสืบเองไอ้ถือว่ากูขอนะมึงเลิกยุ่งเรื่องนี้ซะแล้วปล่อยให้กูเป็นคนจัดการเอง
You see, I do think he cares. I do think Floyd cares about him and Jane. So maybe he's not
ทำเจนให้ได้
the one that did it, but he knows who did it. He knows that shit happened.
กูไม่รับปากไว้ปืนมึงดื้อขนาดนี้วะ
Because it's his fucking job, you weirdo.
ขอโทษว่ะกูห่วงแม่บัตร
Well, someone's about to come choke you in the hospital. But wait, only Pued and so he only disclosed this information to Pued and Homeboy. Oh! He only disclosed it to Pued and bloody hell, what's his name? And Tan. So only they would, well, I guess actually technically the doctor and the intern.
แล้วก็อะไรกูเบื่อที่จะเตือนมึงเลยนะมึง
Well, then kill me now.
มึงก็รอดูสิ่งที่จะเกิด
Or fuck off, just kill me now then. Spit that out. Is he being murdered? Listen, this is all very campy, but I'm here for it, especially because I'm drinking wine. Like, I wouldn't be here for it, I think, if sober me I don't think would be into this campiness, but I'm into it currently, so that's what counts. Who else submitted the inspector? Oh, I said that from episode 1. I said both Inspector whatever, Inspector blah blah and Captain moi moi. I can't tell the difference between the two of them, but they are both cute. Ban using I've connected the dots, Tan. You didn't connect shit. I've connected them. Tan's girlfriend just died and he's flirting with Ban. See, I don't think it was his girlfriend. I think that's just what they told people for whatever the fuck is really going on here. I think Tan knows 80% of what's going on. I think, what's the dude's name? What's his name? Poet. I think Poet knows 95%. It's complicated. Not all of us being mini detectives and trying to figure out. We all really just got a PhD in criminology. Guys, I have a PhD in... Actually, I have a PhD in criminology. I have spent the past 15 years of my life watching NCIS LA, NCIS New Orleans, but not anymore because it just got too weird and then I just couldn't watch it anymore, but I watched it. Bones. Castle! I watched Castle. What else? Criminal Minds. Hawaii Five-O. MacGyver. And who's the dude? What's his name again? What's Jay Hernandez's new show again? Magnum. Magnum. I didn't even need to Google it. I just knew in my heart that's Jay Hernandez. Yeah. SEAL Team. SWAT. That's just 10. Chicago PD at some point in my life. Then I stopped because it just got too weird and personal. And also it was like hashtag Black Lives Matter. But the point is I've watched a lot of these shows and I basically have a PhD in like crime solving. I'm low-key proud that I'm 500th like on this comment. Good on you. It's Poed. The journalist is hella sus. My thing is like Poed is too obvious. It's like, listen, if it's a basic script, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying if it's a basic ass script, then it's Poed. Do you know what I mean? I would need the journalist is slimy and just like so I would need more to convince me that he's the one, you know? Who's wrong? Wait, she showed up and was like, who died? Jane, the sister. Gosh, do we think the sister did it? I'm also like this inspector. Like, guys, I think the inspector and the captain are so cute and I don't want it to be them, but I'm also like... And I'm 100% sure it can't be the... Listen, the dude, whoever Poet's brother or uncle is, they know shit, but like I don't think they're behind this specifically, you know? Peter and Tan wearing the same watches in episode 1. Something fishy about that. Just think about it. It's limited edition. When the sister saw Jane, the reaction felt kind of fake. It did? I didn't pick that up. I feel as if Jane's family do drugs undercover, to be honest. Fair enough. Based on the needle marks, the person is experienced, and at the end of the episode, the person injected the drug thing the right way. But he was right, because it was very obvious with Homegirl, with the baby with the little baby that was sexually assaulted. What's her name? I forgot her name. It was very obvious with her. And then with Jane, it was a bit more subtle. And now with our investigator, it was like the right way. Yeah. Based on yeah. Oats, really. See, now with art, I'm like, it would be the big like, oh, oat, what? But I mean, yeah. Listen, the only people I'm not suspicious of, honestly, are is who are the main people? What? Fucking hell, I'm drunk. What are their names again? Tan and Bun. Yes. I'm 100% sure it's neither of them. It could be anyone else. Tan is the one suspect, but it's always the one closest that's suspected. Yeah. The guy, I don't know the name, he got beaten up, mentioned the name, Dan, and said something about a guy who acts as a ghost or something. And that dressed us in full black. Yeah. Jane knew or had an idea about what happened to Natty. Yes. Okay, what's your name? You'll see me again in the next one. Milk before cereal. Oh, no. Cereal and then milk. Guys, okay, if anyone's watching this long, in the comments, milk or cereal first. But guys, it's, you put the cereal in, and then you pour milk. And then afterwards, because I like to, I'm weird. I drown my cereal in milk. Then, if I've drowned it too much, then sometimes I'll add a bit more cereal. But not always. Who the fuck puts milk first? Have you killed anyone? Like, are you okay? Did you grow up in a nice, loving home? What's wrong with you? Oh, imagine. Everyone wants to solve Jane's murder, including the murderer. But who is the murderer? The scene of the journalist entering the suicide area is hilarious. The police should tell him to delete the pictures. Yeah, they should have taken that camera and been like, we will take his memory card. Like, that was fucked up. Anyway, the only thing that does justice is the police dude's that police dude's uniform was earthing. It was everything. Girl, apparently you're a suspect too. Alrighty, guys. This was what this was. I super duper appreciate you guys watching. I look forward to your comments, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.